resetting my token. Okay.
All right. Does everybody have access to their token still?
Yes, I have access to mine.
Yeah, I can move mine.
Okay. So you guys have landed on. I know some of you guys weren't here last week, but last week they landed on Najor 6 after dealing with a space worm in the drift. They ran across some of the locals that appear to be primitive, and you guys appear to have landed on their lichen farm.
Okay.
After dispatching the wonderful grenade bow launching people, that's where we stand. And it looks like you guys, when Grub and Goblin 1 and Trex and Galadia turn around, you see Physic, a long lost member of your tribe that you have no idea, but apparently stowed aboard your ship for some reason.
That was such a great
Buddy!
cousin.
Those escape pods are amazing for naps.
We were wondering where you went.
By the way, is the red or the green for HP and SP?
I ask this every fucking week. I said,
As long as you know which one is which, it doesn't matter.
red is for resolve. Green is SP. Blue is HP. I do believe. Maybe I have that wrong.
I just start at bar 1 and work my way down through the things that I lose.
Yeah,
So
bar
I lose
1.
my stamina first, then I
Yep.
lose my hit points, and then I use my resolve to get my hit points back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bar 1 is SP. Bar 2 is HP. Bar 3 is resolve. You said one of them is stabilized, right? One of these creatures.
Yeah, one of them were stabilized at least.
What do they look like exactly?
Let me show you guys. Let me drag it and then I'll pop it up for you guys.
No more weird than any other race.
Yeah.
Are they undead?
Nope. They were alive.
That's one way to put it. All right. So like they're stabilized and conscious, right? So I can talk to them.
One of them is stabilized.
None of them were currently conscious.
I have Xenoseeker, and since for level 6, I can do the quick pigeon. So if you don't share a language with the creatures you encounter, you and the creatures can spend 10 minutes attempting to converse if they are willing. After which you attempt a DC 25 culture check. If you succeed, you formulate a simple pigeon language that allows you basic communication. You can use the pigeon language with those specific creatures only, but you get a +2 bonus to culture checks to create a pigeon language with similar creatures that speak the same language.
Okay, so cliff notes.
So if they're willing, we spend 10 minutes trying to talk to each other and figure out some method of communication. And after 10 minutes, we take a DC 25 culture check. If we succeed, we make a language between the two of us, and then I get a +2 culture check to extending that language to other members of their species.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that even if this guy was conscious, he was not going to be willing.
I picked the best place for our spaceship to land. It may not have been the best place for us to land. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
There was a big open flat surface. It fit the ship. I put the ship down on it. Turns out they were growing things here.
So even if I want to talk to them, they're not going to want to talk to me right now.
No, I promise you that they
didn't talk at all.
They just gibbered some language stuff at him, and then they started throwing arrow grenades at him.
That one robot went all silly and kept getting out of his armor and getting back in it. It was weird.
Well, he
I don't
died
know
now.
why we picked that. I don't know why we picked that android up.
Yeah, that android's dead. It fell off the edge of the platform.
So, I guess if they don't want to communicate, then we can't establish any. I mean, at least this one doesn't. Want to at least.
No, it's not gonna communicate. It doesn't even look at you.
Maybe
That's
we can
rude.
sneak. Maybe we can sneak down these bridges.
Is there
And
bridges?
yeah, if you look in the
The
if you
arrow.
look in the what's it's called that
The handout.
it's Tamak map.
Oh boy, map.
Ignore the Noven said ignore the words because we don't really know what things are. But
yeah,
if you look down at the bottom with the you've got the little bridges, the little radii with the big circle, and then the
Oh.
destroyed platforms. That big circle is where we are right now.
So
We
we're
got
at
the
the,
bridges that go to this big rock. Maybe we can sneak over there and you know, instead of just walking right up to them and saying, "Hi, we're gonna kill you now." Maybe we sneak down the bridges and we go see what's going on.
I
There
mean,
might be people coming to look at the spaceship because you know
do we
I
think
didn't
that
see any other spaceships when I
do we
landed.
think that these people are going to be like that all of them are going to be hostile to us as an entire species, or
well,
like if we take
the entire representation of the species that you've come across so far has been hostile.
yeah, but is this
It's
like
been four
but is this
individuals.
like just like you fucking landed on our farm, so we're going to attack you, or is it like
Well, if somebody had comprehend languages,
The least cultural of us, culturalite of us, the least cultured of us were the ones that met them. So
yeah,
yeah, so
is,
like if we take the stabilized guy with us and like look, we don't know what's going on, but he needs medical aid, like are they gonna is that gonna work? Are they gonna attack us? Like
I don't know, but I'm not carrying him.
I feel like if we leave him here and then like they come back later, they're gonna be like they're gonna instantly assume our intentions are hostile when that's not necessarily the case.
Do we
If
already
they don't
know
see
if
us,
we
they don't
share
know our
language?
intentions. We know we don't.
Okay, there goes that idea.
well, Fizz. Is it Fizz? I don't know.
What about Fizz?
Fizz, yes, Fizz. Do you have comprehend languages?
No.
Rit.
I'll give you a second to change your mind. It is a mystic spell, right?
Yes, it is.
Is there any particular reason why your character couldn't have been created with it?
No.
So you have it then, right?
Sure.
All right. So yeah.
So, do I have to talk to the one that's conscious, or can I just start touching the ones that are dead and making them babble?
Well,
That's kind of weird, but I mean,
you can talk to the dead.
It's called Grave Word.
that sounds kind of weird. But if you start talking to him in a language he can understand, then maybe he will talk to you back.
Wait. Okay, so if question for you.
Great.
If if a mystic uses comprehend languages, they can speak in the language that the person's speaking that they're speaking in, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Comprehend languages is technomancer, not mystic.
Or
It is.
technomancer, sorry.
Oh, son of a.
The mystic spell is share language, I believe.
Share language. Can we use that then by talking to our own party member to create a pigeon language that we can use to talk to the other?
I'm gonna say no. Just as a general rule, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
So surprise, Fizz is on the planet with you guys.
Hi, Fizz. Where'd you come from?
Who, me? I was reading the comprehend the sheer language real quick.
What level is that spell? Yeah, sure, language
One.
level 1. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not going to make you take it, but if you want to take it, that'd be great. It will make these encounters a lot better.
So the way I understand it is he will have a chance to actually negate it, but I can share my language with him.
Hmm.
Yeah, for 24 hours, the target can read, understand, and communicate
Yeah.
to the best of its ability in up to 3 languages that you already know.
You know what? I think you guys are going to be fine. You don't need to take that if you don't want.
Oh, I can add it to the list. I don't really have many ones that are level ones that were important.
Yeah, I don't. This guy's just not going to talk to you. I don't want you to waste your spells. He just kind of like spouts a couple words at you that you can't understand, and then he just goes silent.
I'm gonna give him a really mean look and just walk away. I feel like he insulted me.
Oh, well, maybe he
Sorry.
did.
Sorry about that.
Late.
Sorry.
It's okay, you didn't miss anything.
I
We're just figuring out what we want to do next.
Yeah, I forgive you.
I'm down for what Trek said. We just start sneaking in, I guess. And just leave these people here.
Goblin 1, give me a culture check real quick.
Can do. Boss man.
Okay,
There's a 34 for culture.
you've managed to, like, between the speech of that you've been seeing and the language that you've been reading on the outside here, you think he said something along the lines of calling you guys something about you being foul demons or something.
Well, at least they got something right.
Guys, I think they believe we are religious demons come to rape their children and pillage their village.
Who am I to not fulfill prophecy?
You guys are good goblins now. Okay.
I mean, I guess we could, how afraid does he seem of us as like demons?
He's not afraid of you.
Like terrified, like quivering in his pants.
No.
Afraid?
He's not afraid of you guys
Oh,
whatsoever.
Not. Oh well, that's no fun. Okay. I was gonna say we could play up the demon aspect.
No, they shot bows and arrows at him, and they didn't stop even when they realized that they was probably doing nothing.
Yeah, they just switched to bigger arrows.
So basically, anywhere we go, we're gonna get attacked because we look like apparently fucking demons to them.
From what you can gather so far, yes. Hold on,
So
Trex.
it sounds like sneaking is gonna be our best option, and putting some like covers over our face, whatever they're like, a cowl or whatever. So, are they saying that's the goblins, or are they saying that to all of us that we're all demons?
They didn't really. You really can't tell if they.
Okay, just demons.
And be honest, if we're the smallest things here, we're gonna stand out, even with covering up our face.
Yeah, there's probably. We could try it though. I mean, I got stealth, the wazoo, so.
Well, it's okay because as you guys start maneuvering through the to the landing pad and start up on the stairs here and to this little intersection looking thing, you notice the following. Da, 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 da. You hear gunfire up ahead. Is it gunfire?
Gunfire.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Energy weapons or ballistic
Hold
weapons?
on. Okay, just sounds of combat. As you guys walk up to things, you hear the sounds of combat, whether it be grenades blowing up or things going blowing boom boom up here. And after a couple about 15 20 seconds, it stops.
Um, I say we rush forward and see what's going on. But
Let's slowly, cautiously advance forward. If it's somebody else fighting these people who think we're demons, I'm not gonna necessarily want to get in the way of that.
I am
Chuck says the right
all
idea.
for slow.
Stealthfully, cautiously approach.
All right, go for it.
okay, this is my stealth roll.
That's my stealth at full speed.
So, we're not very stealthy right now.
So you guys, you're doing your little creepy maneuvers, like trying to move forward, and you see a bunch of the things that you just fought, except there's maybe 8 of them, but 4 of them are dead, and there's 4 others that are standing up there checking the other one's bodies. They look at you and they see you, and then they just kind of ignore you for a second, and then they continue what they're doing. Can somebody get me a perception
I
check?
sense motive on that.
Yeah, in a second. Perception first.
29. Wow, 2 crits. Holy shit.
Could happen.
Using all your crits before we even get to the combat.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, the people who got above 20 something, 22, you've realized that these Kish are oh no, sorry, I just didn't say the race at all. These people are like two. You can obviously see like they're wearing different uniforms. Basically, they have different like attire. Can you get somebody to give me a mysticism check?
Yes, I can.
Looks like warring factions.
Yeah, good job, Grub. Mysticism, Galatea. You notice that the ones that are standing are wearing attire that would match to be a lawful neutral deity named Talavit, the goddess of community, self-reliance, and tradition.
She will share that information with the others.
Now you can do your sense motive if you'd like now. Trexie.
I'll do a sense motive as well.
Sure, why not?
And I'd roll if this thing would stop freezing up.
What would you like to know about their motive?
So you said there was like a group standing over another group, or pillaging, or taking their stuff, or poking at them, or something.
Doing something probably has something to do with seeing if they're alive or dead. The kind of stuff.
Are the ones laying down wearing the same uniform as the ones we made lay down?
Yes.
Oh, good. We're on the same side. Maybe.
Around you guys this is like obviously like but outside the landing. You guys are like right outside the landing pad. Inside here, there's a whole bunch of like stuff would be like the dockmaster would his office and stuff, and there's a lot of murals around here. Can somebody give me a culture check? Look at that, Grub.
34 culture.
I'm glad we have some skilled goblins with us today.
Yeah, it's definitely better because you guys
got the envoy back.
You guys would be effed otherwise. Looking around these murals for a few seconds, you realize that some of the murals are actually some sort of calendar that communicates the period, the period of the year that is probably best to harvest a lichen that grows on the thing. Okay, so you got all kinds of murals and stuff. Think of like a ancient cave art, kind of stuff.
If those lichens grew underneath the platforms, then spaceships could land and the lichens could grow, and it wouldn't be such a problem.
That just wouldn't be like them.
But doesn't lichen require sunlight of some sort? If it was under the platform, that wouldn't work.
I'm sure the gas giant that this thing's floating in probably reflects some kind of light.
Yeah, you guys are in Cloud City, so
Should we try to make contact? She asked the others.
They have noticed us, yes.
yeah, they definitely know you're there. One of them starts to move their mouth and look over the bodies. Can somebody give me a mysticism check?
Taking my sigil influence for mysticism was a good call. Ugh, that time. Yeah, still not bad.
Enough to identify a low-level spell.
Well, that is enough. The mysticism check it appears to be a prayer. I guess it appears to be an offering to Talavit.
I believe that they're trying to make offerings to Tal.
What is this Talbot?
Yeah, give me a. What do you tell me? Religious stuff.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
it's in the book, isn't it?
Yeah, she since you'd said I knew it, I assume Galatea can give them the brief on it. The player doesn't really know.
Let me go ahead and put it in Discord.
Fortunately, I rolled like a 27 to identify Tal. Was it higher than it was decent.
It's on page 490 of the core book.
Oh,
If you'd like to know more.
Looks like a Kasathan religion.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
So basically, individualism.
The sense motive checks indicate that they are obviously it's very awkward in their devotions. It's almost like if they're lay people just learning the basics of their faith.
Is there any sign of what attacked them?
I think they were fighting amongst themselves.
Kind of looks like infighting.
One of the people walks over to you, maybe.
Maybe.
Hold on, I'm trying to read. It's been a busy day for me.
I remain low in my hiding spot, like I haven't been seen.
All four of them turn to you and just look at you. They have their weapons, but they're not, appearing to be threatening.
Act casual, guys. Act casual.
I have no weapons drawn.
Fizz is gonna jump up and down and wave his hands like, "Hi!"
Galatea will join with that action. She will do the same.
You all going to just
Goblin One's gonna tell them to knock it off. They're embarrassing everybody.
You're an embarrassing goblin.
You're an embarrassment. Goblin One will
Galatea.
go ahead and do their first contact protocol, which is slowly walk towards them with their hands in the air, no weapons drawn, stepping away from the rest of the group for the moment, and is gonna start just talking to them, like just saying like, "Hello, we come in peace." Like obviously they're not understanding it, but just trying to start doing the pigeon language. They're just trying to talk back and forth, like, "I, Goblin One," that like simple introductory stuff.
Okay, they mumble, 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 mumble.
Okay, yeah, they don't like. They're just talking back right now.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Okay. Can we just take 10 minutes of communication here, or are we gonna get?
You know what? Let's babble back and forth for a couple of minutes.
Okay. So now, then, if we're battling back and forth a couple minutes, I can take a DC 25 culture check to make a pigeon language between us.
Sure, you can try to pigeon them. Do you get to poop on them now?
We have it.
Are
Okay.
you actually the Starfarer, the Starfinder thingy?
The Xenoseeker?
Okay, no, I thought you actually took that archetype. I was about to say, oh my god, someone actually took that thing.
What archetype are you talking about?
One of the archetypes deals with like first contact and shit like that.
With an envoy?
No, it's just like it's an archetype they work with. I thought you were doing something else. Never mind.
No,
It's
I'm
an
doing the,
archetype. It can be applied to any class, basically.
no, I'm just doing the Xenoseeker background stuff.
Nice.
But okay, so we have a pigeon language now, or we should, which means that with one of them, I guess. Well, I guess those 4 creatures in specific that we have a pigeon language with now. So like, can do like simple like one word like me goblin. Like I can know
That's
their
2
names.
words.
Like,
Okay.
okay, you get. I don't. I'm trying to figure out what a pigeon language means. I'm trying to.
Well, they're definitely not threatened by you, but give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, they definitely appear a little bit more at ease with you. They are wounded, a couple of them.
Okay. So we can like ask, do they need medical help or do need help?
Do you have owies?
I'm gonna walk
Boo-boos.
over to the one that looks most injured and just Mystic Cure on him.
Okay, you do some blah 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 Talbot blah 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 blah. Well, what's your divine focus? What's your focus anyway? What's your mystic connection?
Mindbreaker.
Oh, okay. Okay, and
I can still take Mystic Cure. It's just not the same.
that's fine. You heal them, and you know you were there immediately. Like they're totally they're cool with you guys now.
Cool. What
Is it
is
jump up
the
and down
what are we
going,
looking
"I'm
for
great."
at the station? Like, why did we land on this platform again?
Because there's only place to land.
No. Like, we're here on this planet because we're chasing down the leads for the super weapon,
Yes,
and we think it's here, or
Yeah.
we think there's a contact here.
we think there's something to do with it here.
Okay.
That was all.
Because didn't the undead people come here?
Yes, they did.
So, I will say, bone fleet and kind of like act like a dead person walking for a second to try and like communicate with them. Like, have they seen undead people walk here recently?
I think you're weird, but they don't.
Do you see dead people?
We're going Sixth Sense now.
No, they don't. You get the impression that they don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
They say come. And they gesture to
Come?
follow.
Follow?
They gesture
Okay.
you to follow them.
Guys, they
I'll
want us
follow.
to follow them. Let's, follow them.
Galatea nods and follows along, kind of skipping a little bit.
Trex follows reluctantly at the end of the group.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna.
Is it okay, Trex? You think they're gonna kill you?
I don't know what they're
I
going to do.
join in.
I
the circle.
don't know. I don't. Goblin 1 has no idea what they're gonna do. Goblin 1's gonna say to the other ones in Goblin, hands, have your hands ready to pull and shoot. Be ready for a fight because these are if they're fighting others, we can be walking into a bigger war than we know or whatever.
Trex gives her a thumbs up with his glove of storing.
Hey.
Galatea just pats her floating moat.
Is a drone coming along?
Better believe it.
Johnny Five is alive. Oh, did you ever get a new picture for your drone? Because it's tracked now, isn't it?
No, I never got a new picture, but it is it's no, it's not tracked anymore. It's bipedal.
And that's how Skynet takes over. Okay, they take you for a walk. They take you all the way through the spaceport on the map, and then they take you down the edge here, this little road here,
Are there like other people who are passing by as we're walking along?
No, it's eerily quiet. It's some kind of abandoned, grown over forest jungle thing. So like there's
So,
buildings
like
here.
they're the only 4 people we're seeing right now.
Yeah, it's really quiet. There's some of the signs work, some of the signs don't. Some of the neon lights work, some of them don't. They're like not neon lights, but they're advanced lights and stuff. Like it's like an abandoned city that's been left to that nature takes over. But for some reason, because of its advanced technology, that it's still somewhat some things still work.
Okay.
So they take you on a little hike, and they take you to the Cloudside condominiums, where it says over here. You see a sign when you come up. It's obviously written in a foreign language. You have no idea, but you can see that it's some kind of like housing district.
Okay.
There's like some small little farms, little gardens in their area, and then takes you takes you past some of the guards. You could say that there's probably a couple hundred of those people here. They look at you, they point, they kind of just give you wide berth. They talk amongst themselves in a language that you can't understand. It's like some strangers are walking through.
That's a nice drone right there.
The very human person says, "Wow, it's almost like they've never seen a goblin before." Continue skipping along.
Every time anyone points in my direction, I'm going to wave at them.
Yep, they don't understand you. They stay away from you. Mothers take their kids and they take them away from you. You think they're mothers. You can't tell.
Good guess.
Probably.
Are the young smaller than the adult?
Yes.
I just saw the new drone pic.
And then you're taken through the village into like a main hall type of thing. So think of it's like a clubhouse, if you can imagine, in like a condominium area. You know what I'm saying? It's like a small community center thing, where there used to be like a pool there and stuff, but it's been converted into like an aquaponics type of situation. And you are brought inside if you're willing.
Oh yeah.
Is there anybody not willing to go inside the community center thing?
I just walk in.
I'll go in.
Okay. And it's a community center thing, and there's people that are doing things. You have no idea what they're doing. Probably has something to do with survival, but you're brought to a person that looks like they're obviously in charge. That symbol would be the symbol of Talavit.
I love her robes.
Yeah, they're pretty clever. Starts to chitter.
Okay, I'll do my culture check again, and then real quick here. So,
And with the ones that already have a thing with you, they say, this leader.
okay, I should be able to. They should be able to like pass on the pigeon language, and I can communicate with her, or we can communicate with her.
This leader, Zayal.
I goblin. We starfinders.
Okay.
Galtea is just going to whisper to one of the others, "That's a terrible song."
Needs new lyrics.
Welcome.
Did she say come?
Yeah, she says that. She says welcome in a
Okay.
jacked up language. It's been this entire area has been recently painted, and there's a big symbol of Talvet in the back. Okay, there's a whole bunch of people in the building. They're either praying or playing games or they're doing some other things inside this area. This would probably be like a church or a temple of the Talvet that's been recently converted. Let me see if she actually can cast a language here. Yes, she walks over to Goblin One and she says trust,
Trust, yes.
and then she puts her hand on you and casts share language.
Ha, there we go.
Can you understand me now?
Sure can.
My hunter here say that you were attacked.
But does she understand him?
Well, she gives him the language.
Yeah, it's the language that she understands.
Do you communicate in that language, or you just understand it? Because I think the way I was reading share language, the beneficiary of the spell understands the language, but still can only communicate in whatever methods it can normally communicate it. Now, granted, if Physic has the same spell, share language, you share a language that we use, and then you could communicate back and forth.
It says understand and communicate to the best of its ability in up to 3 languages that you already know.
Yes, for 24 hours. The target can read, understand, and communicate.
Okay.
She's like, my hunters say that you were attacked by some of the people, some of the other factions, hunters.
Yes, they called us demons, I believe was the word that they used, or your language.
Yes, it's unfortunate. Recently, we were visited by people that came from a flying boat such as yours.
They wouldn't happen to be, kind of dead looking?
No, they arrived in a metal cloud like yours, but different shape and color. Theirs looked angry, like their clothes. We welcomed them into our temple, but they profaned the Vault of Tales and attacked us, causing many deaths and destruction. Then they returned to their clouds and ascended into the sky.
The follower, that's the other ones, the followers of the bad god.
Devourer cult.
Yeah, that sounds like the Devourer.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, we know them. We're familiar with their unfortunate work.
It's the Reavers.
Yeah.
So where did they go exactly?
They went to the Vault of Tales.
The Vault of Tales.
Yes, it's one of our many blessed areas within the temple found. It is the vast collection of our ancestors' wisdom held within sacred crystals. I sometimes used to visit the vault when I had deep, unanswered questions. Though there's much about the words I don't understand, I always come away from the Vault of Tales with some guidance. That is why the temple found shall be free for all visitors, or should be free for all visitors.
Okay, so is it open? Can we go check it out?
The temple found was sacred to our ancestors, so we maintain it as tradition dictates. It was open to all until recently, after the strangers left. Huntmaster Zavara sealed himself and some of his warriors within, claiming that the temple must be kept safe from other strangers. I objected to his decision, and it was the chieftain saw fit to exile me for speaking out. Luckily, I was not the only one who felt this way, so my neighbors joined me in my banishment.
Well, we need to, unfortunately, get into that vault because whatever they learned inside of here, we need to know as well in order to stop them. Do you happen to know where the vault is?
The doors are shut from within and can only be opened if Zavara allows it. She appears to ponder a little bit, her teeth chittering a little bit. But I have heard voices of our ancestors speak another way. Speak of another way in. Perhaps if you were to listen to them, you might benefit from their insight. But first, you must prove yourself worthy enough to hear those voices yourself.
How do we do
Testing?
that?
Yes, a little grin come over her face. There's two places of significance where I think you should be able to go there and seek their blessing. One is the House of Renewal, which is a place of either healing or silence, and the second is the Maze of Ghosts, which it's a place, not a frightening place, but a place where visions of the ancestors are the strongest. If you wish to gain a deeper connection with the city's history, to meditate within the structure.
Well, it doesn't sound like we have much choice in the matter.
If your intentions are not pure, the ghosts don't show themselves.
So it's the say the two locations one more time.
So the House of Renewal and the Maze of Ghosts.
House of Renewal and the Maze of Ghosts. Got it. Should we expect to encounter this other faction that is apparently hostile on our way to these locations, or
My followers are few in numbers, and the followers of the other tribe are great. They can be, while most of the time they'll be found in their area, it's not uncommon for hunting parties to be sent out to hunt the local wildlife. We are simple people.
Hey, find out what the local wildlife is.
yeah, what's the local wildlife?
She appears like she doesn't really understand the question. She says, "It's the animals that live here."
Can you ask her to tell us about these animals?
What do these animals look like? What do they do?
Some fly, some swim, some walk.
Is there any that are particularly dangerous?
All of them.
All of them. Every animal on this planet is dangerous?
Yes. Give me
Why?
give me a culture check.
Okay.
Can we all make this or just him?
Sure, all you guys can.
26 should be enough.
Oh yeah, I'm not beating that.
Given that this is a floating city, it's unlikely that there's any indigenous wildlife that lives here. So anything that's here was probably brought from somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
I mean, these buildings are probably hundreds or thousands of years old.
So there's no way that this person probably understands what your question is. The animals that are here, the animals have always been here for as long as they've been alive.
Is there anything else we need to ask her that's relevant before we try and go for these locations? Bueller?
How long have they been here?
Actually, let me hold on a second. My people have been here for many, many, many years.
Generations or?
Seconds?
She says, as many as there are the stars in the sky.
Okay, so they've been here for generations.
Yeah, I don't think that this species has a number for it.
Their parents were here, and so they are here.
Yeah, they've been here for a while.
Works for me.
Okay.
But who built the place?
Her ancestors.
I think that's what we're supposed to uncover.
Maybe.
Are we not? That's what the whole meditating and discovering some deeper wisdom is, or whatever.
Yeah, that's supposed to give us different access to Temple Found.
Right, but we can assume that the temple probably has some.
Underground access or something.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like that's like where we find more details, like where this place actually came.
Yeah. Maze of Ghosts actually sounds something more like a museum of holograms or something.
Or a place where you go.
Or an actual place of ghosts.
Or a place where you go get some nice peyote.
Nah. Yeah, maybe. Good place to go smoke a joint. I don't know.
She says, she speaks up. Well, whatever you decide, you're welcome to stay amongst us for as long as your trip requires. We do have plenty of space here. Our numbers are few.
So as we came in, we saw what, like a couple hundred of them?
At most.
And she mentioned that they were greatly outnumbered by the other tribe.
Yeah, I figured that maybe she was trying to point out to you guys that there was a couple thousand people that live here total.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to explore anything, guys.
Let's go for the House of Renewal, I guess. Onwards and upwards.
They look like they're both different, or about the same distance from us. Can you
I
ask her
usually
if
go
there's
to
any other
extreme
areas of
ends.
interest? Any other places that we should avoid? If she could draw us a map so that we can find our way around, that would be great.
Yeah, she looks at the map that you guys have, and she points out the various things on there. So all those things are there now. They have things. She says that there is a structure on the Broken Lands that you may want to investigate, see if that may help you after you've investigated the House of Renewal and the Maze of Ghosts. She says that some of the devils went there when they were here.
Okay. And is there an easy way for us to identify if somebody is on your side, so we don't, shoot them?
If they're
First
if they're in our collective, they will be wearing the symbol of Talvit.
Okay.
The purple Kasathan rune. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. That sounds A-okay to me.
That works.
Were we
I was
good?
just curious because this Palace of Screams sounds really interesting. I don't know. Did she point that place out?
Maybe we'll go there yet.
Sounds like an amphitheater for rock concerts.
That's the sci-fi.
I am
for rock
interested in the
concert.
Palace of Screams.
You point out the Palace of Screams, and she points out, this is a breeding ground for some kind of psychic vole-like creatures. These are very, very. They're alone. They're harmless, but together they are very, very bad. If you stay there too long, you tend to go insane.
Oh, we're fine. What happens if you're already insane?
then you die. You die.
Oh, well, that would be a bad thing.
We use this place. Cruel chieftains in the past have used this place to punish people. Send them there as a night for punishment.
That sounds fun.
So
The only punishment I'm into
Torture
involves whips and
chamber.
chains.
I think they have plenty of those there. Alright, where do we want to check out first? Renewal? House of Ghosts?
Sure.
Is there any way to get around here without walking?
Oh yeah, the subway still works. No, I'm joking. This no.
I was like,
I
we
was
didn't
looking
ask
for,
about
like-
that. That worked. I was about to
Like
be
little
so-
hover vehicles or something. I mean,
She says you have 2 legs.
you
So
don't have any like
you-
spare motorcycles or nothing in your bags?
You could fly your ship above where you want to go, and then just fast rope down.
yeah, I was thinking more like hover bikes or something. Maybe I'll just look for something along the way.
Let's build our own hover bikes, man. We could start a sweet hover bike business.
Make them foldable.
Goblin hoverbike gang.
That sounds awesome.
Goblin bikers.
That's actually in my novel.
So the Mongols is the goblins. So Physic chats with invisible people.
He's a mind breaker, so he's not necessarily all there in the head.
So we decided that we're going to which one?
I think the decision was House of Renewal. Or it's the Mesa Ghost apparently because people are tagging it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't
Mesa
listening.
Ghosts?
What?
I'm good with the House of Renewal or the Maze of Ghosts. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just looking. It looks like each square is probably 300 feet across or so, I guess.
Alright,
It looks like 2 squares is 450 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna
Nah, I
roll-
did a little measurement thing. That little 450 line looks like it's 1.5 squares. So 2 squares is like 600.
I'm gonna roll a D2. 1 is House of Renewals, 2 is Mesa Ghosts. Leave it a chance.
Whose chance?
House of Renewal. That's what
You guys
We
can
might
split
be-
the party.
Might be going back there. Yeah, we've got enough people. We could go 2 and 3. Yeah, no.
No.
I'm sure that won't.
I've
be
got my
cool.
drone. I'm
Both
good.
Party's dead.
Roll new characters.
It's like the Scooby Doo. We should split up and search the house.
Alright, let me go ahead and copy your guys' tokens here.
Because splitting up never goes badly.
Of course it doesn't.
Shaggy and Scooby always find the bad things first, so I'm not going to the House of Ghosts. Maze of Ghosts.
You know, that just means you don't want to be in the 2-person team.
You used to want to be a part of the cool people.
Well, if Grub is in the 2-person team, then it's actually still a 3-person team. So
Except 2/3 of that team can never hit
really
anything.
count as a third.
yeah, drone counts as a third.
Poor drone just straight up got replaced.
Let me
Not
polygon.
replaced, rebuilt.
Need to polygon reveal some stuff.
That's like that you versus the drone told you not to worry about.
Parts of original drone are in there.
Original drone got so beat down.
I was like,
It was
didn't
totally
the drone blow
healed.
up once? Like before, like I remember, like AP1, we lost the drone like 2 times.
Yeah.
That bar fight way back when.
So you guys can't see anything inside, right?
Correct. We kind of see a door right here in the middle down that path.
Yeah, all I can see is
I do see A1. I'm sure that's supposed to be on the GM layer, but it may just be on the map.
No, I
love
put it
steak
on.
sauce.
I just opened up GIMP and put them on there.
You see around the side of the building,
That's
Trex
fine.
kind of moves up and takes a look. What is that over there? Is it like rubble?
I will tell you when I feel like it. No, I'm just messing with you.
I'm sure you've got some
Some
block text for the outside of the building.
All right. A set of wide semicircular steps lead up to a pair of doors in the front of this one-story building, which was once painted light blue but is now a dingy color from age. A half-destroyed holographic sign hangs above the entrance, and a symbol has been crudely painted across the doors. From here, it's clear that the rest of the building has collapsed. I'm sorry, the rear of the building has collapsed in some places. PCs give me a DC something culture check.
DC culture check.
That's actually a stealth check for Trex. I'm going to look at the debris.
The debris is debris. It's
36 culture check.
It's debris.
Give me that culture info, please.
The debris is unnavigatable. There's a
Is it really?
symbol on the door. The symbol depicts a rising or setting sun.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I could
That's
tell
all
you.
the
I could tell you what the sign says, but you don't speak the language.
Been around the world.
Do for 24 hours if
Language.
it's not the language of the people we've been talking to, right?
It is.
Well, at least one of us reads, understands, and can communicate in that language for the rest of the 24 hours.
Well, I hate you. It says clinic.
Am I the one that can do that? Is that my character?
Yeah,
Goblin
I believe
one.
so.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it says clinic.
Trex is looking for a way to get up on top of the building.
Drone can throw you up there.
No.
give him that toss.
I guess there's a way to get up
How
there,
tall
but,
is the building?
It doesn't say.
Single story.
It says that there's no lighting within the ceilings are 10 feet high.
In the
Okay, so
description, it
it's-
said single story.
Did you tell us it says clinic?
Yes. It's just one story
Seriously,
building.
if you really want to get up there, the drone has a jetpack.
It's got jets.
I have a jetpack. Oh, Goblin One has a jetpack too.
I have a
It says it's
29 for a
clinic.
climb
Can I just
check.
knock on the door?
Are jetpacks loud?
That's my thought.
They're not quiet.
I wouldn't necessarily say they're stealthy, but I don't know if they're like fucking jet planes. Anyways, Goblin One's just gonna walk up to this door and slowly crack it open.
Ah, physics was just gonna knock.
Oh, Goblin One's just like gonna.
Well, it's locked.
Oh, let's kick the door down.
Wait a minute.
Can I knock harder?
Galatea, kick the door down.
Well, I can kick the door down, but I can also attempt to. I can
Kick.
just pick.
Kick the door down.
I could try to pick the lock,
You could just kick the door down.
but it.
You can pick the lock. Kicking a
I'll-
door down is just cooler.
It is much cooler looking, but we don't want to break their door. We don't have to. Okay, looks like I'm kicking the door down in a minute.
I don't know. Grub's pretty good with engineering.
I mean, the Grub or Trex can probably pick
But
that lock.
Trex isn't there. Trex is around the building trying to climb
Oh.
up on top of it.
Take the door
Okay,
apart.
you can get on top of the building. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to do, though.
Is there anything interesting? Skylights? Anything? Can I peek in?
Nothing.
How extensive is the damage?
Damage is quite extensive.
Is there any openings that I might be able to get into the building from the damaged area? I'm looking for an alternate entrance.
I
He's trying to-
understand. but I'm not seeing a. Let me see. Let me double check.
I understand, but the module says no.
No, I understand. I'm just trying.
I'm trying to role play here.
I get you. I'm just trying to look and see if there's anything on the map that lets you.
I mean, usually when a half of a building collapses, there's space to.
No, all
Get
the
in.
all the collapse stuff is pretty well collapsed.
Like everything
That's
on
not
the
interesting.
outside of a wall, outside of one wall collapsed, and it just left the wall up. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Damn map makers.
Yeah, no, it's pretty shitty.
Or the roof kind of sloped down to the right direction.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing over there.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Grub, you notice the door is not locked. It's just barred from the other side.
Kick the door down.
Okay. She's going to.
Have you tried knocking to see if there's anyone in there?
I said I tried to knock.
Galatea is
No
going to.
response.
Galatea is going to close her hand around her solar mote, and she's going to try to then kick the door down. So, a strength check to try to force the door.
Mm-hmm.
Does the building have any windows as I was walking around it?
Strangely, no.
Weird
They're
architecture.
all inside the collapsed areas.
Yeah.
You hit the door and you push it in, but then it pushes back on you.
We could just, blow it up.
Yeah, if there's a crack between the two doors, you might be able to just lift the bar off by sliding something in between the two doors and lifting.
How dare you use engineering?
Oh, okay, I'll use engineering.
How dare you use your brain for this?
26, that's pretty
You're
good.
able to pry something in the door and then unjimmy the door.
It wasn't trapped, was it? That would be really bad.
Guess we'll find out, won't you?
Yeah, I've got evasion.
Alright, alright. Who's going in first then? Let's send the drone.
Rex is willing to sneak in.
Drone's expendable, right?
He's repairable. I got you back there, Grub.
Why don't we send
Send Fizz in.
let's send physics. Physics been circing duty for long enough. Time for him to earn his money.
Alright.
It's like, how long you been
We can just
stowed
open
on
the door
board,
and look
man?
in.
How long you been on board? Jeez.
So first, he's going to put reflecting armor on himself. It lasts for 70 minutes.
Alright, so who's going in first?
Physics will go in first.
Alright, roll initiative.
That's what I like to hear.
Looking for where my character went to.
Ouch.
Oh, someone was on top of my character. No wonder why I couldn't find myself to click myself.
I think computer roles hate me.
It happens.
We all in there?
If you only have two combatants, we are.
Let me reveal stuff. Bloop. It's all dark in here. Does anybody not have dark vision?
I don't.
I do.
Wait, who doesn't?
Wait, do goblins have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm fine.
So everybody's got dark vision.
Mhm.
Okay. Goblin 1, do you have dark vision?
I don't know about drone.
The androids have dark vision
Okay, good.
and low light vision.
Okay, so you see in there, like it's,
Yes, it has another
you see
device,
two,
right?
two people, and they had ready to actions. So I guess they're gonna shoot somebody.
What's that dinging noise behind you?
Oh, that's my wife's playing video games. The 25 hits you, Galatea.
KAC or EAC?
K.
KAC, I'm 90% certain it does. Yes, it does.
For a savage 9 damage, which probably is nothing.
Is it archaic and all that fun stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so 9. Yeah, no, that doesn't go above my threshold. Or that doesn't go above my damage reduction.
I hate you. Trex.
I move into there. Is this a table down here?
Yes.
I continue my movement to get behind the table. And then I trick shot them, calling my laser pistol to my hand from my glove of storing as a free action, and blam.
Blam.
Whammy.
I think 40 is going to get the trick attack. So their armor class is -2, and they take no reactions for the rest until my next turn. Does a 19 hit their EAC at -2?
Mm-hmm.
Just the closest one to me. Okay, so he takes 31 points of damage.
Okay. Galatea.
Alright, Galatea is going to, since I already have my weapon out, not plasma sheath at this point in time.
Non-lethal.
So,
Non-lethal.
yeah, no, fuck that.
Nope. Too soon.
15, 20, 25, and I will attack. And she lashes
you
out
do
with her
not want
glowing
that.
fist.
Why you gotta do that, man? Why gotta kill these primitives?
She has
I
photons.
started it.
You're beating on the door, jeez. Okay, you hit him. It throws up its hands.
So basically, she lashes out with her glowing fist.
Well, he's taken 52 points of damage now. He's not happy.
He's like, I give up. La, 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 la.
I'm just sitting with the 1-2 right now.
Grubby.
What's he saying, Goldenrod?
Turka, I give up.
He's saying he loves his mama.
Oh, I just washed for supper.
Drone's attacking that close one.
I believe that one's actually surrendering.
Yeah, drop its bow and put his hands up.
I have no idea if the other one's following suit.
Then Drone's gonna go there and hit his buddy.
That's enough. -11. Alright. Goblin 1. Goblin I. Or is it
I
Goblin?
excuse me? That's Goblin 1.
It's I Goblin.
Goblin 1's gonna peek around the corner. How far is that? So 25 feet? We'll use quick hit, whatever it's fucking called. Second. I gotta look up the name of this ability again because I always forget it.
Oh, I forgot the music. Oops.
Improved get him. We use improved get him, so it's a +2 to hit on the. Which one took all the damage? Which one didn't? That guy took all the damage, and this guy's undamaged. This one's undamaged.
Well,
Correct.
not undamaged.
Okay.
Much less damaged.
Improved get him on the one that has much less damage, and then is going to take a shot with the rifle. And that is a crit. Do I need to roll again for damage?
Yeah.
What is it for critical damage? It's what?
Just the damage again.
Just damage again? Alright. Do you add the damage modification too, or is it just the damage dice?
It's the damage, just like rolling it again.
Okay.
Unless it's like an alchemist bomb, then it's different.
So it'd be 18 damage. And then staggered.
Alright, as Physic's turn comes up, he drops his bow and he's like, I give up too. Or, tucker, I'm gonna give up. And Kish is...
Oh.
Obviously, these people are different.
What's physics gonna do?
Since he dropped his bow, I'm gonna go over there and try and get a perception to see what makes him different. If he's like the people that we talked to earlier.
Yeah, they're definitely wearing the uniform of the people that you fought originally. It's just they don't appear to be in the same die-hard method of willing to die.
Tell him to take a seat.
Alright, combat ceases. And they're like, where do you want us to sit? To anybody who can hear them. Or understand them.
Where do you want? All right, they want to know where we want them to sit. Where do we want them to go? How about we have them?
Just go to a chair. We're not savages.
You want to tie them up?
I don't care. I'm not into that.
It's not that kind of game, people.
Are these doors that Trex is at?
Trex. I think that's a monitor, actually.
Is it working?
No. Let me describe this room to you guys. The walls of this room are lined with broken, dusty, and moldy furniture. The opposite pair of double doors that lead outside. Opposite the pair of double doors that lead outside of the window, and the wall is closed off by a slab of opaque material. So that's not a monitor; it's an opaque material. A smaller door opens near the window. Murals depicting some people with broken limbs and dark halos above their heads cover the wall. Give me a culture check.
$16 enough?
No.
20 enough?
20 is enough. Galatea, you notice that this area is, you can interpret the paintings that they're called Kish. We're just gonna call them Kish, okay? Because I'm not gonna keep saying people. They're Kish. Okay, the Kish are what the dark halos are, and the murals are suffering from spiritual maladies.
Altea points that out, points out the pictures and what they mean. Interesting. Like, so this might have been a hospital?
More like a head shrink's office.
Well, it said clinic out front in the language.
Seems like my kind of place.
The language?
The
Galatea
language.
is also going to take a minute here to reattune to reattune her Sidro influence from mysticism.
Okay. They're like, look, to anybody who can understand them, we're not interested in dying here.
Good. We're not interested in killing you.
Do you speak their language?
Oh no! Damn.
No. Well, they don't want to die. So, what do we want to do with them?
He's like,
No.
He's like, well, we had some of the strange people from the metal cloud came down and attacked us, and 2 of our warriors were hurt from them, and they came in here to receive healing.
Are they still in the other room?
We haven't seen them since they walked in.
Okay.
Only worthy people.
I'm not that nice.
Only worthy people of our ancestors are can be healed.
Okay.
Is the door trapped or locked?
Let me see. That door is not locked.
But is it trapped?
It is not trapped.
Well, then I open it.
You open it.
And
Do we
it's a
want to
trap.
send them in first? In front of us?
They can just sit in that chair for all I care.
Can
Oh, it seems to be collapsed anyway.
let's do 2 doors.
I inspect both of them, checking for. I'm looking for traps, but I'm also looking to make sure like opening the door is not going to cause the ceiling to collapse. The book probably writes it as a trap, but
Yeah. The Kish go, can we leave? We have no quarrel with you.
I'm gonna like shoo him away. Go, 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 go.
And they disappear. Ninja vanish.
Galatea is staying as close as possible to Trex.
Let me see here. This is a hallway, but 10 feet above in the ceiling, the walls have collapsed, making progress impossible without working for days to clear the rubble.
yeah,
Blow
I've
it
been
up.
on top of that rubble. There's no way through it.
Blow it up.
There's doors on either side of the hallway. We can just check those.
Which one
Just
do you
use
want to open
perception for
first?
that one.
Door 1 or door 2?
Door up or door
The one
down?
I'm standing in front of.
You want to go door down? Okay, hold on. Door down.
Going down,
It's
down.
most likely out of order. So
Reveal. Hata! The western side of this area is occupied by a tall desk built into the wall, half of which is under a large window blocked by a panel of opaque crystalline material. There are doors to the north and south, and stylized eyes are painted on the walls.
oh well, that's creepy.
Give
This
me
room
a,
looking at you.
give me
The
a,
walls have eyes.
yes, basically, give me a culture check. So basically like a receptionist
That'll be
desk
enough.
here. The function of this room is probably have something to do with a receptionist desk. The paintings here, however, you deduce the fact that they probably believe that the ancestor spirits began examining and judging them here, as represented by the eyes on the wall.
Okay, so this is like a staging
Can the-
room.
Can the opaque
Okay.
material be slid out of the way to make the window open or viewable?
You may at one point in time it might have been, but it's very very stuck now.
Okay. I inspect the other door in this room.
Sure, we don't want to check the other door first.
Do you want to check the other door first?
I want to check the other door.
Do you want to check the other door?
Do you want to check the other door?
Do what you want.
I think we should check the
I think
other
I
door.
checked the other door.
Trex is checking out that door. That door looks just fine, Trex.
I open it.
Okay. Give me. Hold on. What's your EAC? A KAC?
Never the question you want.
Texas KSC is 21.
Does a 38 hit you?
Yeah.
Needles launch out of a trap from across the room and shoot at you.
Do I get any bonus? I don't think so.
No.
Not high enough anyway. All right, needle shoot out of a trap.
The needle launcher.
I should have
trap.
noticed that.
A D12. Piercing.
D12? Is that how many needles, or is that how much damage?
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
What?
Are you sure about those numbers?
Yeah. 8D12.
All right.
And it resets. It can manually reset. You can reset it for your buddies if you'd like.
Yeah, let them play with this. Let's see. 42 from 56 is 14.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're 14 into HP? Holy shit.
No, I have 42 stamina.
Let me reveal the door for you since you've earned it.
Damn right I earned it.
You gonna spend a result point and recover your stamina there?
Do you want to sit
Yeah,
around?
in a minute.
Do you really want to sit around for 10 minutes?
We may not have a choice. He just took a shellacking.
So a whole bunch of freaking like punji darts went flying at you.
Yeah, I get
Watch-
it.
watch
Goblin
me
one's
when
gonna
I'm-
be like, great job, Trex. Way to disarm the trap.
Ow.
Oh, God, that hurt! I found a trap, guys!
The good news is you cleared this room. However, do you want to check out the other room first before I read this one?
No, I want to explore this room. It looks like there's first aid kits. I might be able to heal myself.
Okay, 2 rows of lockers made from a ceramic-like material occupy the western end of this room, while the lockers that line the walls of the eastern half are covered with murals depicting sick and injured Kish being bathed in a greenish light and stepping away completely healed. Other more beatific looking Kish
Beatific.
looking I'm on a strike, okay, so like, you know, my intelligence has gone down. The more other beatific looking Kish look down upon the top parts of the walls and from the ceiling. Fresh charcoal drawings cover the door from the northeast, while the southeast corner of the room is filled with a large mass of rubble.
I'm going to examine the lockers.
Okay,
It's a trap. What's your
It's a
name?
trap!
give me a culture check.
Him or me or anybody?
Anybody's in the room. That's a nice CR8 encounter and trap there you just triggered.
I survived. I get the experience.
They're pretty drawings so far.
Oh, Goblin 1 got a 34.
Where's the 34?
Yeah, I got a 34.
Oh, okay, I see. It just wasn't attached to it.
My interpreter has joined me.
Yes, you interpret the murals as watching Kish as either being ancestral spirits or deities who are evaluating the wounded Kish.
I relay that information to Trex.
If you're an
So what?
if you're an anthropologist, this is like the greatest thing ever. There's nothing of interest in this room really. The first aid kit thingies are just like boxes.
All right, I'm still gonna check all the lockers. You can do the north door there and let Biz have a turn.
Yeah, Fizz, go ahead and open the door.
So does my perception check do anything for me?
Where was it?
It was like a
Yeah,
30 something.
yeah, it's a 35.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, open the door.
Pew 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 pew. What's your EAC?
22.
Dusty, I'm just messing, dude. Dusty shelves holding the occasional empty box line the walls of this walk-in supply closet. It appears that very few people have been here in here quite some time. Give me another perception check.
GM lied. People died.
I finally got tricks of the trap.
That's because it's not an area of effect. It was an attack. I was not offered a save.
In no way at all in the supply room do you see anything of value, especially the stuff that's valuable.
That's okay. Trex hasn't been in there. He'll be back there in a little bit.
I just start picking up the garbage.
Hey, it's shiny. Does anybody else want to go in that supply closet and check out for supplies?
Now that
Sorry,
Trex is
back.
ransacking this room, Galatea is going to walk over just to make sure we don't get too separated.
Why don't you take a break there, Trex, and take 10? Take 10.
I got to look through all the lockers first.
There's absolutely nothing in them of consequence except used band-aids and condoms.
I know, but I got to look through them. I'm not touching the condoms.
If you get too hurt, I can always heal you.
It's all stamina right now.
I don't think I percepted much better than...
Does anybody else want to go in there and assist them?
Does
Can I
anyone
roll
tell
to
me
it?
they found a storage room?
Hey, the storage room.
Yeah, Trex will go take a look before he takes a break.
Trex is obviously a brave leader. He walks into danger without any care for his own safety.
Yes,
He's crazy.
he's a good
He's a
goblin.
damn crazy pilot.
Inside some
He
of
is
this,
good.
inside some of the crap, under an overturned empty box marked spray flesh in a foreign language, you discover a Mark II ability crystal.
Oh, snap!
I didn't
I eat
find
it.
anything.
Who found it, Trex or Grub?
Doesn't matter. Grub.
Roll even their odds.
You guys can pay. Who needs it? Who needs it the most?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I think we both need it, probably. I've almost got enough credits to buy one, so...
I think the new guy needs it. Well, we'll take a 5-minute break right now because we're about an hour and a half in. So,
Sounds good.
okay.
Be right back.
So what's everyone else been up to?
Just a lot of work.
A lovely 4 for that 19 perception. That's how you got me with the trap.
Perception for that trap is like 32 or something.
A 32? Well, I could have
Yeah.
beaten it. I mean, I've got a plus 15, but I rolled a 4.
I didn't like where they had the trap, but I moved it there.
Oh, okay.
I love campaign mode.
Campaign mode is fun. I'm just trying to tell my beta readers that they've picked the worst possible time. In the middle of session, 3 of them pinged me. We have our feedback. We'd like to go over it with you. And
Hey,
I'm like, I'm busy.
I'm going to be done with school here in about a month, assuming that, we stop striking.
I got 4 days left.
So we could probably shift the time to a different time if it's better for you guys.
Oh, this time is fine for me. Just having
What time are you thinking of?
I'm not really thinking of anything just because, I never really thought about it.
I think, the time's not horrible for me, but I think the last few sessions have been kind of a letdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not because of just because of attendance and things and whatnot. And so when I woke up, it's like, oh, I wonder how it's going to go today. But it's going great, I think, today.
I'm only a partial letdown as a GM. I got you.
The time is fine for me. I'm just they switched me to a different medication, and so it's screwed my sleep schedule up a little.
Okay, it's not a problem. It's an option because the summertime is coming up.
I would definitely not be opposed to just making it like a different time, because I will admit it is a late time for me to like where usually I have long days, so I'm usually pretty like,
You're what, in the East Coast too, right?
yeah, it's 1:38.
I mean, I
right
might
here.
be able to swing a couple hours earlier, but that's about it.
That would be.
My only problem is that will interfere for me. That will interfere with something else I do. I actually have a game before this one if it goes off, which it rarely does. But I'm willing to work with that one and shift that one around.
We got some time.
Because-
It's just something that I just came
It's
up with.
2:38 for me. I'm fine with the time since I don't work weekends.
The bonus of being a writer is I make my own hours. So
The bonus of being a teacher on strike is I don't work.
Oh, are you on strike right now?
Yeah.
Dang.
Bonus of being the supervisor, I make everybody else work weekends.
How long you guys been on strike for?
Since Thursday.
I used to be a teacher. I completely approve.
I don't like other people's children. I couldn't be a teacher.
Well, it's okay. I make so much money.
So much that you're striking because you don't make enough.
I'm like the LeBron James of teachers. My students are like, "Hey, what are you gonna do this weekend?" Not too much, because I got Dungeons and Dragons to play. They're like, "Oh, you're such a nerd." Like, yes, I'm a science teacher. What did you expect?
Like that guy from Stranger Things, only far less interesting. Test readers, go away. Not why do you
Alright,
always
what
play
is
that?
everybody's alliance, by the way?
Your goblin.
Goblin is not an alignment.
Oh, sorry, that's chaotic neutral.
Neutral good.
Alright, long as we don't got some weirdo freaking neutral evil people. Alright, X up if ready to go. Alright, one more to go. There we go. Okay, and we're back. We've just found the Mark II ability crystal thing. And Trex just took a bite out of crime.
I don't think it's crime. I think the crime took a bite out of him.
Well, yeah. Could have been worse. It could have been like all 12s.
Yeah, it also rolled fairly high.
Alright, so you guys explored all that stuff, that's blocking stuff, and there's a door at the end of the hallway next to the garbage in the east.
Galtae's positioned herself so she's near the door. She's going to let someone else check it, obviously.
Rex examines.
Physics gonna knock on it.
Okay. Trex. You do not see any traps. Oops.
Okay, is it locked?
Close your eyes, everybody.
God, is it odd that I actually did? Force of habit.
I had the wrong thing on there. Selected. Okay.
I asked, is it locked?
It is not locked.
When we open it.
Initiative.
I'm good with that.
Wow, I rolled crap on that one.
I did better than last time.
I beat one of the bad guys that saw that first.
Let me reveal it.
I know this music. Is this music from Shadow?
This is music from the jukebox.
Looks like the room of healing.
Alright, Trex, you're up. See these nasty looking things up front. Let me give you a picture, blow it up for you guys.
Sure. Can you read me a box text for the room? I think I'm fast enough to actually take a look around before these guys have a chance to attack. They got two heads. They got like another guy coming off the side of them. Yeah, they needed healing.
Yes, they do. Let me see, reads the block text because I'm cool like that.
Wrong kind of healing.
There is no remaining signs of whatever originally occupied this room, and has been cleared of all furniture and decorations, save for a simple square cloth mat measuring 4 feet to a side. The walls, floor, ceiling, and even the doors have been painted in inky black.
Wonder if it's that light absorbing black paint that they've got now, where they paint a three-dimensional surface and they turn it and it just looks flat.
Yeah, because it's a black body.
That would be cool. Is that all for the room description?
Yep, that's it. It's amazing
All
how
right, well-
they said it was painted black, but the image is not painted black. I don't know, fucking artists.
Oh, gotcha.
Artists. Jeez.
Yeah, crazy artists. I'm going to... Are these things actually wielding these swords and have two heads? And
They have two heads. They're wielding well, it says they have a sword, but they don't have a sword attack. So
oh, okay.
I guess it's just there for show.
Right to that. Faux show.
They do not appear to have any gear whatsoever. You're not gonna get much. You're not gonna get much loot from this adventure. I'm sorry. The adventure was, I don't know. I read the designer talked about it.
Trex crosses the room very quickly. The one guy can make an attack of opportunity if he wants to.
Yes,
He's
he
capable.
He will.
Actually, he's flat-footed right now, isn't he?
How do you know he's flat-footed?
Because we just started combat and I got the initiative.
How do you know they get flat-footedness? They're immune to flat-footedness. I'm just messing.
I wasn't sure if I didn't actually think of the flat-footedness until I said it, actually. But I go across the room and trick attack
Can they
because
be
I'm
flat-footed
sneaky.
even if they don't have feet?
Yeah, it just means they don't get to make a reaction.
I know. Just play. I want to get that.
Oh, okay.
I want to get that freaking that ooze player character freaking chronicle thing. Boon.
I'm gonna take the chronicles from this, but I'm completely just kind of losing everything with society. I just don't care about society anymore.
In the latest book, the book 5, the ooze people are pretty cool.
22 is probably not high enough to get my trick attack,
No sir,
and 17 is probably not high enough to hit.
no, it is not. So you missed.
So I missed the guy I just pinged.
That's nice. Goblin 1. Trex did.
There's 2 of them! I yell out.
In what language?
2,
Goblin.
3.
Okay. I don't know. You speak common too. I don't know.
Gonna peek around the corner and shoot at that
I
one.
speak a lot of languages, but I only talk in Goblin most of the time.
We'll use the quick disintegrator. Well, no, go ahead. He'll go ahead and use the rifle. It's fine.
Use whatever you want, bro.
That's gonna miss.
That's definitely miss. This one, he is gonna go ahead and he's gonna go hang out with Trex. Right here, and he's going to attack you.
He has just made an error.
Of course, I didn't freaking comment it out, but does a 31 hit you?
A 31 does hit.
I am sorry, I did not.
What does he hit me with?
A slam.
Man,
I
wonderful.
I have deleted the macro text, and that's a 22 damage.
Ouch.
As long as no one stands in front of me, he's in for it.
I'm sorry, I don't like this whole whisper GM thing, but I forget to delete it. I forget to delete it sometimes.
I'm not worried about it.
I like transparency.
I like the ability to fudge things.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Drone is going to swing at this one.
Oh, does he ever reach a 10?
Yep.
Are you sure?
He's using a frostbite.
Are you sure he's using a frostbite? I'm just messing with
It looks like a huge chainsaw arm to me.
you. Is it powered? Does
Yes.
it target EAC then?
It does cold damage.
No, but does it target EAC or what?
I'm assuming it targets EAC.
Look that up. Either way, it's a miss, though. I'm just curious. Can you go, or is it just a drone?
I'm just moving.
Okay. Galatea.
For some
Okay.
odd reason, it didn't add me to the
This
initiative turn order.
Okay, what did you do?
Did not have your token selected.
What's your number?
1103.
It is cold damage, so it is EAC.
Okay, never mind Galatea. It is Physics' turn.
No, let him go. I'll go last.
Okay.
All right. What I'm gonna do, I should be able to charge because I shouldn't be passing through any difficult terrain.
It has to be in a straight
So-
line.
Yeah, technically the straight line to hit him would be here.
Okay.
So first I'm going to attune Photon.
Your mom would
Then-
say Photon.
Yeah, she probably would. Let's see, attuning
Non-lethal.
Photon.
Non-lethal.
Shooting photon.
Kill these damn abominations.
Using my move action to engage plasma sheath,
Actually, they're not abominations; they're aberrations. Okay, sir.
and
They're an
then
abomination to me.
stellar rush. So basically, she starts glowing, and then she erupts in a blast of fire. She rockets across the room, and she's going to yell out, "Get away from him!" because he's way too close to her companion.
They're
So she's going to
they're
go
two-headed.
smash.
Hey,
this.
two-headed space dogs.
No, they're bipedal. They can't be dogs. They gotta be
They
kangaroos.
can be uplifted dogs.
So 27 for 21 damage.
Are they immune to fire?
No, they're weak to it.
No, but they do have Dur.
Durr, what?
I'm not telling you. You didn't roll freaking whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't have mystic.
If it's
Galatea.
mysticism, I can actually make that roll.
Well, go for it.
Would that roll have been made before or after combat started? Probably after combat started, so I don't get my...
You can go ahead and roll it now. It's still your turn.
Yeah, what I mean is Sigil Influence Sigil Influence goes down when combat starts. 22?
That's not enough.
Okay.
It's like a 15 plus ER, right?
Depends on rarity.
Shit, I don't know.
Usually it is... Let me look it up.
I just don't want to shortchange you guys.
Yeah, let me look it up real fast. It's, your skills, 30...
Very common creature rarity is 5 plus 1.5. Average is 10 plus 1.5. Rare is 15 plus 1.5.
Yeah, you didn't get
It
it.
says average is most monsters, which is 10 plus 1.5.
These are not normal and average.
Okay,
They're
that's
all-
fine. So all I noticed though is that my fire did not do as much as it should have.
It most certainly did not.
Okay, that's fine.
This guy's turn realizes this and takes a guarded step and smacks you with a flank. So +2 to hit on this one. If it decides to roll. Oops, I didn't click it right. So 34 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Yep.
So 18 damage.
Archaic is -5, right?
It's not archaic. This is a slam.
Oh, not archaic. Nice. Okay. So it's 18, so I only -7, so I take 11.
Physic.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up right there. And the one that just went, I'm going to use Mind Thrust on him.
Of course, I
He's
write
gonna
this
need to
guy's
make a
saves in here.
Willpower save.
Hold on, let me go ahead and get the freaking saves. I didn't put the saves in here. Can't believe that. Okay, so +9. Of course, I do all the other stats except for the one that I freaking need to use. Is it a mind effect? Oh, it's a mind affecting thing, isn't it?
It's mind affecting.
Okay. What's it for? What's this spell?
Mind Thrust.
Okay, Mind Thrust. Let's take a look here. Mind Thrust. Okay, is it a level 1 spell or level 2 spell?
3.
Level 3. Deal 70, 10. Will for half. Okay. Okay. Is this a pain effect?
I believe so.
So I get a +4. Okay. Okay, what's the save?
20.
Got it. So roll your damage.
Oh, that sucked.
Does DR apply to it?
It's
DR, no.
It's a spell. It would only
It's
spell.
magic mental damage.
And did he pass?
Yeah, he passes save, so it's half.
Hold on a second. He also will take more damage. Hold on a second.
70-10. How can it do more?
No, because he passes, I have a ability for that. Backlash. Whenever a foe succeeds a will save against one of your spells and oh no, never mind. He doesn't completely negate it, so that doesn't work.
Okay. It's good damage though. Trex.
Yeah, Trix is moving away.
Okay. You're moving away. So let me roll my attack of opportunity. Not gonna guard a step away, or are you actually just gonna move?
No, I'm getting away from the damn thing.
Okay, does 21 hit you?
No, I get 25 because of mobility.
Oh, that would have been awesome if it was 20. If it was, because that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been sucky. Anyway, trick attack on the one that's just stepped up to flank Galtea.
And EAC or KC?
EAC, but is 27 going to work
It's a
for
CR.
my trick attack?
It's a CR7 creature, yeah.
Oh, I succeed! With the make the target flat-footed, -2 AC, does 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
I will do 25 points of damage, minus DR.
25? Okay. Not all of that goes through. Goblin 1.
Most of it?
Looks like some of it went through.
Goblin 1's gonna shoot him, or use improve to get him, so everybody gets +2 to hit, and then shoot him.
Now, how does that hard corner affect you? Just question.
What
What was the question?
Oh, was I muted?
No, I
you
said I
you-
heard like hardcore you or something.
How does that hard corner affect you?
affect me?
It doesn't.
So what's
Yeah,
to stop them from shooting you around the corner?
Line of sight.
Well, how are you able to shoot them then?
Because you pick one corner, they have to shoot all four corners.
Yeah, I thought that was how it worked.
You pick a corner to shoot from, but you have to shoot at all four corners.
Yeah.
So Goblin 1 is, or the lower one has cover, and the upper one has soft cover because of Galtea.
Huh. Okay. Just wondering. The hits.
But
which
She
one
rolled a
did you shoot?
27.
Which one did you shoot?
I was shooting this one, the last.
Okay. Not all of that goes through.
Spawn.
Rebuilt. He's gonna go ahead and slam Galatea twice.
Both hit.
So whatever that is.
All right. 22 minus 7. That's 15. And then 16 minus 7. That is 9.
Grubby. Make it rain, Grubby.
Drone is going to attack this one again.
These things are pretty tough.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they
This is
are.
a very bad spot for me right now.
Jesus Christ.
Me and drone's just whiffing, dude.
And then I'm going to shoot the same one.
Okay, that hits. Some of it goes through.
They have fire resistance too.
I don't know. You tell me. With the appropriate roll for an aberration.
What is that?
I think it's mysticism.
Aberration might be life sense. I don't remember.
Let me get my GM screen. If I can find it.
Doesn't matter.
No, it does. I want to make sure you.
No, I didn't roll high enough on either of them.
Oh, okay. I Guess it doesn't.
What matters? Because I might make a check.
Yeah, my 22 didn't do
Aberration
it.
is
So
life science.
Aberration life science. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't roll that. I got a 1.
Galatea.
okay.
Do you have life science?
Galate does not have life science. You had me roll mysticism earlier.
Sorry.
That's fine. Galatea is going to guarded step. She's also going to attune photon, which I know this isn't going to stop him from just stepping up and hitting her anyway. At which point she is going to lay into this one to the south of her. And also this way I'm not providing cover for our enemies anymore. Not dropping the plasma sheath because it looks like these things have DR and fire resistance, so yeah, might as well go for the higher damage. That will not hit. Done.
No, it will not. This one is going to... Yeah, I'm just going to slam you twice.
Hit and hit. Was that with the -4 taken into account?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, without the -4, the first one does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
But that second one still does, which means I take 10 damage, which means now I'm into HP damage.
Hoop. Physic.
Now I have a dumb question, actually.
So for saying, just dumb people.
Yes.
Those slams I ate a minute ago, were they with the -4 as well?
I have no idea. I just pushed the button.
No, but the lowest one would have been a 23.
23 would have for a slam attack. Yeah, okay, that still would have hit. Never mind. Okay.
What you doing,
Done.
Physic? Save the day, Physic.
Hold on a second. I'm going to use hold person on the one at the top. That's a willpower save.
Hold person?
Yes. I'm using it at the one that's not in combat right now.
Mm-hmm. Targets one humanoid creature.
Yeah, is he not
This is
an
not a
aberration
humanoid.
humanoid?
This is a humanoid.
Okay.
This is definitely not a humanoid. It's amorphous, actually. You have hold monster?
Alright, I'm just gonna use the pistol.
If you have hold monster, that'll work.
No, I don't have hold monster.
Sucks how you can't learn spells in this game.
Yeah, you can. I just have to level up.
That's not the same. It's like just trading spell books with people.
It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons when you're a sorcerer.
Alright, shoot away.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it on my sheet again.
You don't have a button to push? There you go.
Yeah, I missed.
Oh, you missed. Trex. Galatea's spittling up some blood.
What are these things?
Do you have life science? Oh, those things. Well, it is.
Dang!
They're called rebuilds. What would you like to know about them?
Damage reduction?
DR5 dash.
Okay. Wait a minute.
So shouldn't they be taking full energy damage?
Oh, you didn't ask for their resistances, you asked for their DR.
Yeah. And do I know their resistances?
They don't have any. I mean, am I doing something wrong here?
Yeah. The DR doesn't. DR does not help against fire damage.
I
Or
thought-
energy, for
It's
that matter.
only
Why
physical.
would
Yeah.
I thought we should say DR5, slash fire.
No, they don't.
By
do that.
energies or resistances.
Yeah. Energy is all resistance. DR is specifically physical damage.
Well, yeah, they don't have that then, I guess.
Ooh, that means they took extra damage from all of our energy attacks. Yay!
No, they didn't.
Darn.
They won't now.
What else do you want to know
Um,
about them?
Do they have any special attacks?
No, just the slam.
They're just big dumb aberrations.
Yeah, basically.
All right, I trick attack the one on the bottom again.
Good call, actually.
Or he's flat-footed, so looks like 33 points of damage. Fire, no DR.
Oh, you guys just ruined my parade. I thought this was gonna be a tough guy now.
Yeah, these aren't 64 weapons.
Yeah. How much damage?
33. It's all in green.
I don't like to add. You just ruined my day.
I'm sorry.
Goblin 1.
You just made mine. Don't forget, Grub. Galtea is about to explode.
I don't need to
Ron might
know.
wanna
I don't
move.
need to know rules, okay?
Roger that. It's all a game anyway. You can change the rules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They
Campaign mode.
were immune to the fire damage up until this point. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have done that to you guys. I'm not that cruel.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Trex calls out in Goblin. Physic, look out! Galtea explodes.
Yes, she does.
How big?
Should be good there if she doesn't move.
Yeah, she's going to be moving, but yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is the drone.
Don't worry about the drone.
The drone doesn't have feelings. It'll be okay.
The drone's got a shitload of hit points.
Does drone have fire shields now?
Does it have aberration?
Actually-
Does it have aberration shield?
This one to the south of me is flat-footed,
The
right?
drone has
The
L1
south
or
one is
L7
flat-footed.
deflective reinforcement. I don't remember what that one does.
That does DR, not fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the south one is flat-footed until my turn.
Excellent. That means I'll only be eating one attack bot this turn.
Only if you move close to the other one.
And the other ones, I'm pretty sure, is about to move close to me.
Yeah, it's probably gonna move close to you.
Goblin 1, what you doing? Goblin Uno? Are you
Nicole, shoot it.
Are you muted?
Doesn't look muted. Doesn't have a little circle there.
Did she fall asleep again?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll skip her. Rebuilt is going to move here.
You could shoot for her.
Nah, that's okay.
How far did he attack twice?
It's true. I'm sorry. It's the top one.
Oh, okay, that doesn't hit.
Okay. My bad. I just think I accidentally clicked the button. My mouse is being kind of crazy today.
Understood.
Maybe it's because
I just don't know these. I don't know these enemies, so for all I know, two heads means they can full attack and move.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just my things get a little weird sometimes when I'm mining in the background. Gotta supplement my income, you know. Grubby, what you doing, boss?
Drone is going to full attack the one standing in front of Gutsy.
Which one's that? Okay, I got you. I'm not stupid of me. They both missed. All done?
And then I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. And another miss. Galatea.
All right, Galatea goes boom. Well, she finishes fully attuning, and then she goes boom. So, where is my super? Oh, that is a nice supernova.
Nice Nova.
Get a reflex.
That's damn near as high as I get.
Well, damn it. 31 fire, huh?
So she does it's the Dragon Ball Z scream, ha, and then explosion of fire.
Yeah, I hate Dragon Balls. I don't like
Yeah,
anime.
you should pick him up. Don't drag him.
I don't even like anime that much.
Now the one on the right of me is going to get an attack of op because she is moving.
Okay.
So it's 5, 10. That'll definitely hit.
Suck it.
So that'll be 9 more damage I take. 15, 20, and 25 just to give myself some distance. And that's done for me.
You know that's not a physical impairment in the middle there.
No, it's just all,
It's a rug.
it's a rug.
Oh,
It's
well,
all
if that's
good.
the case,
It's all good.
if that's the case, she would have gone here.
Is going
Actually.
to charge Galatea.
Well, the drone gets to smack him at least.
Hey!
That'll totally hit. So that is
No,
10 more damage.
no, you didn't get hit. You got dropped as soon as it moved.
Ah,
I done enough damage to make it drone killable.
All right, Physic, you're up. Good job, drone.
All right, I'm gonna try and shoot the one that's left.
No, the one on the left is dead.
No, the one that's
I'm
left.
just messing. We're all jokesters here.
Yeah, no, I got you.
That's a
Yeah,
miss.
and it's a miss.
Nice pistol, though. Very, very goblin-like.
I just wish it had a blow up rule.
How much damage?
I mean, if you really want it to blow up, I can turn it into a grenade.
21.
These guys are so much less fun now that I can't take 5 off the damage.
And they're flat-footed.
They don't have feet.
Or it's flat-foot.
Goblin, are you here yet?
Nicole. Apparently not.
Jesus, man. Let's ping him.
That doesn't make any noise on my computer, so.
It does for me. It's annoying as hell.
Ping me. I want to see if it makes noise. I don't think it does.
Pinged you.
Nope, I must have the noise effect off.
Yeah, it lights up my screen too. It's annoying. Okay, moving on. Rebuilt is going to go ahead and double slam the drone. Either of those hit.
The 30 hits.
Alright, Grubby. Finish him. They. $5 says that Nicole just fell asleep.
Yeah, I'll give you $5.
Not
Not even
take
worth
that bet?
making the bet.
Oh man.
No, the drone has blocked me. Oh well.
I missed her. The drone
You
has
ran
done,
away. I
The drone
didn't
has
want
done
them
the
charging
work.
you.
The drone has done plenty of work by killing that thing. So
Oh yeah, the drone has done great. Galatea is going to begin by tuning Photon. She's going to use a move action to re-engage Plasma Sheath.
face plasma sheet.
She can't charge, so instead, she is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, because it's my first diagonal, and I'm going to stop there, and that's all I can do.
Man, I love this keyboard, dude.
Did it do something special?
No, it's just a really nice mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, my wife's got one. When she got it, it was all click, 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 click.
Oh, I intentionally got one that didn't click, but my wife saw like today. She's like, you thought my daughter was hitting my keyboard. I'm like, no, that's just me bottoming me my keys out. So, and they're cherry reds, I believe, or blacks. Let me check. I forget. Yeah, they're reds, so they don't make noise, and they're linear.
Physics gonna try and shoot it again. Let's see if it works this time.
Come on, physics, do it. Oh!
That's actually a crit.
I know it is.
Nice. You
Roll,
did 9
roll that
points of
damage again. Oh, just 9 damage and burn 1d8. Oh!
I gotta say that Physic is not adding his
Dex.
his extra damage, his whatever his the divided by
half.
2, his level divided by 2.
No, I
Well, there's
only
another
get half
6
my
points
level
in
because it's a small arm.
Right. Level divided by 2, same thing. There's another 6 points of damage that's not being shown there,
Well, I'll put it
and
on
it already
there.
rolled.
I'll do it.
It already rolled the critical damage. That's what the red one is,
Yeah. It's cool.
and the thing's
okay.
on fire.
It is. It's beautiful. Trex, you just see your buddy
beautiful.
Physics just light this thing up. Like a
I go
Christmas
stand next to
tree.
him. Good job.
Light it up like a Christmas tree. And you miss.
Well done.
Oh, I missed, but it was a lovely trick attack, though.
It would have been good.
It is off target until my next
I
turn.
thought the trick
Might
attack
hit it.
doesn't work unless, you hit it.
No, the trick attack occurs first, and then the attack. So
Goblin,
doesn't
it's
take
off
damage.
target because it was dodging an attack that I missed.
Goblin 1. Moving on. Rebuilt. He's going to go ahead and take a guarded... No, he'll take the attack of opportunity and charge Trex.
Why me?
Because you're there. Are you serious? Okay, you hit him.
Nice. Is that a kill?
No, almost.
Damn.
Suck it!
Yeah, I take 14 points. Okay.
I'm going to charge
That
you
that only just hit me, by the way.
Yeah. Grubby, save the day. Take all the kills. All the keys are different colors and everything on this. It's great.
Apparently, it can only hit with attacks opportunity.
Yeah, apparently.
Reaction attacks.
Hey man, whatever works, works.
My left control and shift keys are all rubbed out.
That's what she said.
Why'd she say that?
I don't know.
It didn't work for me.
That's what she said.
There you go.
Galatea.
All right. Galatea is going to... Does Trex have a weapon, like a melee weapon of any sort?
Yeah, I've got a baton on my belt.
Ah, it means you're not threatening him, so I
It's
can't
good
flank.
for undead.
I'm threatening him.
Was that Physic who said that?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. 5, 15, 20. Galatea is just going to move in and smash into this guy with her solar weapon. She is photon tuning, but I don't think it's going to
What
last
is
much
physics threatening her it with?
Staff.
And a pistol?
Yeah, they're both one-handed.
Well, if I am flanking, it's a 32. If I'm not, it's a 30. I still think it's good enough.
But regardless,
And I can't threaten anybody with the pistol because it's melee.
Yeah.
Well, you heal it. Doesn't matter.
No one hurts my goblin friends.
Oh, I think they hurt you plenty.
Trex goes back out into the previous room and looks at the pictures of the Gith or the Gist or whatever they're called being bathed in the light and what comes out after the light. Does it look like a aberration kind of thing? That doesn't seem right.
Let me go back here.
While he's doing that, Galatea is just going to slump against the wall here to regain her stamina.
Yeah, they're being bathed in a greenish light and stepping away completely healed.
I don't think that's what happened with these guys.
Well, the guys-
Something's been mucked up.
Well, the guys at the beginning said that only the worthy are healed.
Yeah, but they could be lying.
Why would they lie to you?
I don't know, because they were trying to kill us to begin with.
You're trying to.
I'm a goblin. Everybody lies to me.
You're trying to beat the door down.
I wasn't trying to beat the door down. I lifted the bar and let myself in.
That's what she said.
Anyway, this looks like a good place to take a break. Another 10 minutes?
Oh, we only got 40 minutes left.
No, I meant for
Oh yeah, in game. Yeah, in this nice meditation room.
I suggest not in the room.
In the room, out of the room. What difference does it make?
Can I do a mysticism check on that center area?
Sure. What do you want to know about it?
Is there anything magical about it?
Nothing whatsoever. It's just a rug.
A rug with
Take the
candles.
rug. I'm going to take the rug and we're going to give it to the leader person, and maybe they know what it's for.
Also shows that you're worthy or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, let me show you this real quick. Put it in Discord for you.
Keyboard.
Yeah, I like to show it off.
Why do you need colored keys? Do you not know where they are?
No, it looks pretty. It was free.
Pretty's nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
because you can download the keyboard layout thing and for Inkscape, and you can adjust it and change the keys to whatever you want and stuff. It's really clever.
So you can change what character the key types.
Oh, well, I have a Dvorak keyboard anyway, so I mean, keyboard layouts. I just put the keys where it should be. I don't type on a QWERTY keyboard.
Oh, okay. It's the only thing I know. So
Yeah, I'm a super nerd, so.
okay. I've just been using one type of keyboard for the last 30 years. So
Yeah, I know. When I got out of the army, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a super nerd and learn Dvorak keyboard, and it took about a month to figure it out, but you know.
I don't think I type enough to use anything other than standard.
Yeah, I had no reason to do it except that I thought it was cool.
So,
It's like learning Klingon.
Yeah.
so
yeah. Anyways.
So did we have long enough for Galatea to regain her stamina?
Yeah, you got your 10-minute break, and you're back up.
Yay.
Trex did too.
So what's the plan now, gents and lady who's at AFK?
Well, Trex is going to check the other door.
Yeah, roll your perception again. And you fail. It's not trapped.
If it's not locked, I open it.
It is not locked. And let's reveal some areas for you.
Hey, it's a hallway.
It's a long hallway.
More doors.
More door.
No, more doors.
More door.
One does just not walk into more doors?
Yes, you do not just walk into it, because what happens is you get shot by a D12 trap.
Bam! Another nat 20. What's this door look like?
It looks like a door.
As long as it's not trapped or locked, I open it.
It is not locked. Or trapped.
I'm going to do a perception on the door in front of me.
Sure, go for it. It looks like a perfectly normal, natural, healthy, happy tree door.
I open it.
Let me describe to you guys what we see here. So it's 8 what?
B and C. I'm wondering if there is just a passageway in the wall there. Can I actually see through that some?
Yeah, it's just like a broken wall. Section of wall. I'm just going to undo it for you.
Then you can just describe all three areas together.
Well, they don't give me an individual area here. It says the walls of this room, which doesn't really, because there's 3 rooms, though dirty, are a soothing aquamarine color, and remnants of comfortable-looking furniture poke out from the rubble in northern walls. The dusty floors and lack of murals hint that no one has stepped a foot in here for some time. Can somebody roll me a life science skill?
Do I even have that? I don't think I do. Nope.
That gets a 20.
Trex, it looks like these are probably recovery rooms after somebody would have some kind of surgical procedure.
Trex is examining the circular thing in the middle of the room.
Just a table.
It looked like it's just a table.
Just a table.
Interesting.
Like a recovery room where family would wait or something like that.
Oh, okay. So maybe, okay. It's not like a holographic presentation table or anything? It looks really special.
No, it's just a really pretty table that's soothing.
Except for those walls that are, like, destroyed.
Yeah, shit happens.
Can I roll perception to check the room for anything?
Sure.
Yay, 33.
Nothing. Nothing special. Nobody's been here in a while.
I checked the next door down the hallway.
Okay, that appears to be unlocked and not trapped.
Then we open it.
Roll initiative. I'm just joking.
The healing chamber! I found it!
Apart from the debris of the collapsed ceiling, oops, wrong. There's an air of solemnity in the austere room. A capsule 5 feet in diameter and 8 feet tall sits on a 10-foot square platform in the center of the room. It is made of some shiny metal, and dozens of wires, cables, and tubes sprout from its surface. Many of the wires run to a freestanding wheel and console nearby. A 6-foot-tall door opens into the capsule. A small shrine covered in dried flowers and a small wooden icon stand against the western wall doors. I'm posting in Discord chat the picture of what is the main feature here.
Is it just weird, or did I finally click back and just saw the keyboard picture? And I was like, it looks like a keyboard. That was my first thought.
That's what I'm trying to do. Confuse you.
Healing pods.
Is it broken like it's depicted in the picture?
I guess a radiation warning on it.
It's pretty battered.
I mean, because on the map it's got like this big crack and all the fluids leaked
No,
out.
no, that's the stupid artists again.
Oh, okay. So it's usable. Grub, can you run this thing?
Hold on. Somebody give me a life science check.
You're going to come out one mutated ass goblin.
Grub, it looks like it is functional.
Ooh, I need to step away for 2 seconds.
Functional but.
Assuming that the capsule is working correctly, the creature inside would regain 5d8 plus 10 hit points and is affected as if it was affected by a remove affliction spell. Cast at level 10. The creature inside of the capsule, when it malfunctions, though, is subject to a medium radiation once per minute for 1 hour unless the creature escapes the process. So basically what happens is if somebody jacks up, goes in there, and it malfunctions, you get some, malformed dudes with like multiple heads.
That's not what radiation does. You're a scientist. You know better.
Yeah, I know.
This is science fiction,
Science.
not science.
I did
Now-
nuclear chemistry in the Navy. I know what radiation does.
Yeah, what'd you roll for life science? Can anybody else roll life science?
Yeah, I can.
I can roll it, doesn't mean it'll be good.
It's not good though. But I'm not operating it. I'm just waiting inside for my hit points to recover.
Trex, you can see that the people walk inside of it have different life science have different life signs than what it was originally designed for. They're slightly different, like it's off by just like 0.0001% or something. And that's probably what's causing the malfunctions.
Oh, we should probably do some tweaking then.
So the people that go into this thing like these people that are all messed up that get kicked out.
Yeah, the gist.
Yeah, the Kish. They go in there and they're like 0.001% different than the biology is programmed for.
That's probably messing them up.
Yeah. So you can see that these people are obviously related to them, so that they've diverged.
Sure, generations of genetic changes.
So they've diverged enough where it's causing problems.
I work with Grub so we can tweak it to work.
You
better.
could do that. You're gonna need a sample of DNA from a Kish.
I go out to the front room and get a sample of
Okay,
DNA.
give me a computers check.
I will assist Grub.
You better assist him, otherwise you're gonna break it.
I assist very well.
Okay, you barely assist.
I only needed a 10. I beat my assist by 15, thank you.
So that's a 29.
You're able to. Well, you could program it for goblins as well if you'd like with that roll.
I don't really need that many hit points, so
On the side of the terminal, there's a triangular crest. There's a triangle thingy there. Let me go ahead and show you guys on Discord here. The triangular type of device. It appears to be enshrined. These people are idiots.
they've become religious instead of scientific.
Yeah. So this little thing here is enshrined, and obviously it looks like a freaking data pad. So they're using this data pad. It still works. It's still showing pictures. It's cracked and stuff. It's damaged. It's been beat up and stuff. But it appears like it has a message on it.
Can we decipher it?
You can. Only person that can understand it would be Goblin 1.
Well, I make Goldenrod get in here and read it for us.
Okay, the voice in the message is deep and gravelly. Greetings, this is ... There's a loud burst of static. Head of security at the foundry. We recently had a few pieces of classified and we are investigating the possible compromise of all method of entry and exit in our facility. As far as I can tell, the Series XLT-88 digital lock on all our security entrances hasn't been tampered with, but the manual I have read here states that the lock can be placed in standby mode and accessed with admin key code. Of course, but the director and I would like to know how many of your employees have access to this key code. We're not accusing you of any misdoings, but we need to leave no stone unturned. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Can you get somebody give me an intelligence check?
Straight up intelligence?
Straight up
No?
intelligence.
Ooh, that's not so good for me.
Not good for anybody.
Physics did all right.
That's not enough. Well, what physics
It's
get?
not enough.
Oh, 11.
Less
Got a
than Grub.
13.
Yeah, that's not enough.
I mean, we can puzzle it out eventually. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It seems like it's a really old message. Something
Give me a computer's check.
we don't really get an idea.
Computer's check, Grub. You see that the router address is pointing towards some place called the Foundry, which you probably figure out that's probably Temple Found.
Yeah, it's just missing the RY at the end. That's pretty clever. Oh, these backwards hicks.
So the message was sent through a server that was found in Temple Found.
Cool.
Useful material. Let's see here. Nothing, honestly. One thing useful in here is the actual machine that you could program it for goblins if you'd like.
Okay.
I want to check that last door.
Okay.
I want to program it to give goblins 4 arms.
Grub. You,
Yes.
it doesn't work.
Small
It
shubad.
doesn't work like that.
It's not a
It gives them
re-engineering
heads.
chamber.
No, it's only an accidental dischamber that turns you into an abomination. Grub in 11.
Aberration.
This room is choked with rubble as most of the ceilings collapse, forming an impassable mound. Crushed office furniture poke out from underneath the debris, and the floor is thick with dust and grime. The floor door leading out to the north, which is where you are. This would probably be like this would have been an office, but you know, there's nothing of interest in here. Physics. There's nothing wrong with that door.
I open it.
You open the door to Alpha 9. Apart from the debris and the collapsed ceiling, this room seems empty, though a thick layer of dust on the floor appears to have been recently disturbed. Give me a perception check. Okay, 25 is good enough. Grub.
What about 32?
That's good enough, too. Okay, 21 is not.
Damn.
You notice an image of a Kish face has been traced in the dust. Give me... Okay, so... Physic and Grub, give me a culture check. That's enough. You notice that the picture is probably a face meant to look sad, and that this is some sort of farewell note or an apology. Out of character, it was one of the wounded Kish that came in here and came back out as one of the rebuilt. She did not.
He cried.
She did not believe that she was going to survive, and drew this message as a final message. I don't know why they tell me this stuff, because there's no way for you guys to find that out. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, I know. It's. I love all the backstory they put into the APs and everything. Yeah. It's just the players are never gonna really know it.
Yeah, it just seems like there's so much here that I could tell you, but it's just like...
What's on the map?
Where? Oh, I didn't open it.
Underneath the block.
Sorry.
You didn't clear it. I was just curious what the map looked like, because I haven't opened the book, so...
Give me a perception check again. Somebody get...
Yes, I rolled a damn 1.
My computer's a bit laggy.
Okay, you guys discover an assault Kishax underneath some of the rubble.
Hey, look, there's something over here.
Let me go ahead and give you guys the equipment here. It's an advanced melee weapon.
Uh-huh. Galatea?
Yeah, there's so much like really cool lore in here. It's just I don't know why. It's like I can't. There's nothing. I mean, there's no real way for me to tell you how to, some of the story in here. It's just sad like that, because it's like these little tidbits, about this person's farewell note here that you would never ever find out. Like there's no possible way besides me telling you. But
What weapon is it?
it's
Quick
the
wheel.
assault Kishax.
It's the level 9.
Damn.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay.
It's an archaic weapon though.
Yeah, it's a good weapon, but the archaic means it's not good.
Hold on. There's a thing about that, about the equipment. I think there's a way for you to remove the archaic property. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll strap the battery to it.
Never mind. Copy here. This is for the armor. Copy to clipboard. There you go. When it comes to dealing with the archaic armor that you guys run across, you guys can actually make an environmental protection and remove the archaic property.
Well, the weapon is still useful, just not so much for combat. It look great on the wall.
Yeah, it would look cool on the wall. It's bigger than
Well,
you.
it's useful for combat against things that aren't wearing modern armor.
Yeah. Like these guys.
Like the Kish.
Granted.
Plus, it still does a wound on a crit.
So there's that. Basically, this is a
So do
giant temple devoted to like ancestor worship, where they would come in here and receive healing. There's always a small chance that somebody would go inside the chamber and come out all jacked up.
Yeah, but we fixed that for
But
him.
now that you fixed that, you will, that's never going to be an issue ever again.
Can we heal these guys over here? Those two guys that... Oh, they ran away.
Yeah,
Never
they
mind.
took off. Oops, I don't know why this is not hidden.
Yeah, physics told him to scoot off.
So basically, in a couple thousand more years, it'll need to be reprogrammed again.
Oh, yeah, standard maintenance will take care of that.
Assuming that they have the ability to do, but they don't.
Yeah, because they
Can I program it to account for the drift?
No. Because its drift is random, dude. Random mutations.
Would it be possible for us to potentially teach one of the locals how to do that?
I don't think...
Even if they hypothetically were, I don't think they would, because it's like teaching a caveman how to freaking program in freaking C++.
Then perhaps when we get back, this would be one of those rare situations where notifying the society about the situation here, maybe they could do something.
Well, mess with an indigenous culture. Don't they have that protective status? And this is way out in the vast, dude. I know this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, if this is already here, then it's already messing with an indigenous culture.
This was a part.
Well,
of the
no,
culture.
it's the history of the culture, so...
Too bad we can't just take it with us, install it on the ship.
Well, you could actually,
Yeah, but then they wouldn't have their healing.
but then they wouldn't have their shrine.
But they also, if we didn't fix it, they would also all be creating more monsters.
Oh, very randomly.
It's a rare occurrence. Only those who are
It did
only
a
those
lot
who
of
are
damage
unworthy.
to us.
Only damages unworthy people.
Well, we fixed it, so for now it heals everyone equally.
Yeah, it's just interesting little historic knowledge that you've helped some freaking primitives not turn into rebuilds.
This is true.
It's a
We've helped them without them knowing we've helped them.
And you can always tell the freaking lady, and she'd be like grateful. I mean, it's an
Cool
existential
letter.
exercise in being goblin here. You're evolving what it means to be a goblin in the game right now. That's deep.
All right, well, I have to excuse myself because that's really deep. That and nature.
Well, we're pretty much done for the day because we're not going to start the next freaking map right now. I mean, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, but that's kind of why I'm excusing myself now before things get urgent.
Okay. See you guys next 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, adios.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
It was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun.
It's good to have you all aboard, and it's good to have a new guy. So.
Yeah, really
Thank
great
you.
session.
It was fun.
Thanks.
It was a lot of fun, and just remember, non-lethal only. You must do non-lethal. Always.